Hello there. So I am an artist who paints, not an artist who sculpts. Now painting and drawing requires you doing one side of an image flat. Sculpting is a whole nother ball game. You have to do the 3D-ness, you have to figure out the shapes and the form, and it's a lot. I have only ever sculpted a worm from Play-Doh or a ring holder for my mum at school, which was a little bowl with a stick in the middle. So when I was in VidCon in July, I met some amazingly talented people, including this sculptor who goes by Ace of Clay here on YouTube. His sculptures are insane. I genuinely don't know how he does it, but I reached out to him many weeks ago and said, hey, would you mind maybe sending me a list of supplies that I, as a new person to this stuff, would potentially need? So he really kindly sent me this really long email of all the supplies that I'd need. So thank you so much to him for giving me that list of products. Also make sure you check out his channel as well. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And yes, I think it's about time I got started. Wish me luck and let's go. This is pretty much all they had. They only had the firm grey Super Sculpey, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this'll work. This is how it looks. It's like a big liney, heavy grey brick. You gotta sort of, you break it apart. Oh, okay, it breaks apart quite easily. Kind of like that. So it peels off like that. Ah, that's about it. It's very crumbly. Because I ended up getting it in Michael's itself, I just had to pretty much just find what I could that looked similar to what he sent me. Half of these tools look exactly the same. We've got Captain Hook's hooks here. We've got some mini shovels. We've got some spiky ones. We've got a dentist tool for brushing your teeth. We've got a very nice eyebrow comb. And we also have a drill bit and all of these other things. Oh, there's a fork. A fork for fancy people. Pretty sure that's a tongue scraper. So we've got all of our tools. We've got our big grey brick. So this is Sculpey Bacon Bond, and basically what it does is it's bakeable adhesive, so you can stick things together and then bake it to harden. It's oven baked clay, so it hardens when you stick it in the oven. You'd have to like wait for it to dry, harden. So I got some Armature Wire, which is for sculpting, and basically he like uses this stuff for like arms. One thing I did realise when I got home was that I did not buy wire cutting scissors or anything like that, so I'm hoping I can cut it with some other form of scissor. I've got an X-Acto knife, which I do not trust myself with, but here it is anyway. Aluminum foil, or if you're British, aluminium foil. This is to do an actual shape for your figure, so that you then put like the clay over the top of it. That way you're not using like heaps and heaps of clay and it'll never dry, so that's what that's for. I've also got some masking tape. So I'm doing Inktober at the moment, if you didn't know. I'm going to show you a couple of them that I've done so far. It's all bear themed. I thought what I would do is do a bear sculpture in the shape of my style of bear. I feel like I need industrial strength gloves so I don't hurt myself. I think my best bet is to just start off with a little bean. I'm not too sure if that's gonna work. So one thing I did notice that he uses in most of his videos is a pasta roller to roll out the Sculpey. I don't have one of those. Gonna try and roll out the Sculpey. Definitely invest in the pasta maker, people. It's knackering. Okay, so now it looks like it's been through a pasta maker, but not really because it's just a can of olive oil. Oh, that side needs doing too. Damn it. Just gonna plop it, I suppose. Plop it on top. That's the way to do it, right? That looks like a burrito. I probably shouldn't aim that towards my face. He's got a very wobbly bottom, doesn't he? He's not looking too hot at the moment, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to give him some texture for fur. So this is how it looks so far. It's genuinely just a really dimply potato. I don't think that's 3D enough. It's quite flat and it's going to be more wide than that. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Let's take some away. That's better. I won't lie, it's actually quite therapeutic doing this. It's time to see if I can use normal scissors to cut this wire. Oh, I can! Oh, that's so helpful! Poke a hole, stick the wire in the hole. Beautiful! Oh yes, that looks fabulous. So I'm using this little pokey thing, and I don't know if I'm going to continue with this pokey thing, but that's what I've decided to go with. It's going to take a while. That's off center. Cute, 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 cute. Okay. Give him a ball for a tail, but I think I'm going to glue that on. I think that's what I'll do. There. Okay, so tail is glued. It's really helpful when you're doing fur as well, because all these imperfections you can just cover up. So I think that's kind of a shoulder blade. So one shoulder blade down, one to go. That looks like some botched surgery there, doesn't it? Okay, so now he has 4 legs. And he stands! Look at that! Wow, it actually stands upright. It is a miracle. I think I probably need to do the head part now. Oh yes, that's the one. That's the one. Looks like a large chicken or something. Now he looks a bit like a lion, doesn't he? So he's now got a cone of shame. So I'm going to try and attempt his face now. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, I think that's pretty circular. Not sure how I'm going to do the snout. So I'm reshaping my foil now to look kind of like it has a snout. Wish me luck it works this time. Oh, I've just realised his head's too big. If I add a neck to you, will you stop doing that? That's beautiful. That's great. Okay. He looks like he's wearing a little scarf at this point, which is cute and everything, but he also isn't wearing a scarf, so it really shouldn't look like that. Okay, so I have been working on this bear for the past couple of days. It looks okay so far. I'm quite happy with how it's looking. I think the legs for this one probably should go in about here. Honestly, I'm just going to experiment with it and see how it goes, because I really don't have a clue. I think the best bet for this would just be to attempt to stick legs on, and if it doesn't work, then I don't really know what to do. Don't trust myself with an X-Acto knife. There we go. Okay, so there's his foot. Looks like he's wearing a flip-flop, or he has 2 mangled toes. Oh, he's got a little flipper. Add a weird lumpy bit to here to see if that helps. It's actually very satisfying smoothing clay out. I think it's actually one of the most satisfying things I've ever done. Ow! Okay, that hurt. That hurt. That was great. Ow. Their legs kind of curve outwards here, so they kind of bend like that. So there's like a gap, it should bend more outwards. I think that's kind of looking okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. thing is too, you're not actually just sculpting the skeleton, you're sculpting the entire thing with his fur. So really, I'm trying to get the anatomy of the bear, but with its fur, not just the skeleton of it. So it's kind of tough figuring out where things should go because of the fur. Like if he was in a river, he'd be a much thinner bear. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the legs as they are right now, fix the back legs, and then start working on the feet and the shape a bit more. Oh, well, great. That was good. Well done, Chloe. I'm having a hard time with the feet. He looks like he's wearing Crocs. He actually stands up on his own. Cool. Okay. Wow, that looks a mess. I'm actually impressed his tail's still stuck on. That glue must be really good. Well, success because he does stand up. At least that's a thing. Okay, so this is how he looks so far. I've added some ears and a nose to him, but I'm probably going to end up moving these because I've not actually stuck them on. But I'm actually really quite happy with him. His front feet look a little bit different to his back, like the curve here is kind of slanted. But back here, it's kind of, he's more flat-footed. So it's trying to do that in 3D form when all I've got is a photo. I actually think that doesn't look too bad. I think that's as close as I'm going to get it at this point. What I really need to do now is texturize him, see how that looks, and then give him an actual, like, face. This definitely gives you a good wrist workout because my wrist is personally burning to the point of wanting to fall off my arm. So I am definitely not making a mess with this. I think actually I need to probably clean it off because it's going to keep doing this and sticking to him. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Wrong tool. I think this is the most tedious part, to be honest. Oh, we've got... Oh, what is going on there? What is going on there? What? This foot is not supported by anything. Right, so I don't know if you can see, but I am trying to do his feet, but I'm having issues with like tiny little crumbly bits of clay just like sticking to him where he shouldn't be. He's in the oven. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. Good luck, little bear. Okay, so he has just come out the oven. This is how he looks. And I'm really, really happy with how he looks, but I kind of need to paint him now, and I'm a little bit nervous that I'm just going to destroy him by painting him. So for now, here is how he looks finished, but unfinished and not painted. So I really want him to be a matte finish, so I've got some Pebeo paint, and I think he recommended me to use folk art paint, but I don't have any of that. So I'm just going to be using some matte apple barrel paint instead. Just going to give him a little base colour of this brown here. Okay, here's my little bear. He's all done. I'm really happy with him. I don't know if I preferred him before I painted him or not, but this is what he looks like. I'm very happy with the shape of him. I think, considering it was my first sculpture, it came out not too bad. But yeah, that's how he looks. Let me know in the comments down below what you think and if you would like to give sculpting a go. Thank you so much again to Ace of Clay for helping me out with my materials. It was so cool of you to do that. I really, really appreciate it. I also have a newfound appreciation for those people who can make amazing sculptures, because this was hard. This took a long time. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.